Most of us know that bad stuff happens to good people because, well, that's a lie. Bad stuff happens to everyone. We live in a world of consequence where there are so many things that we have done and things that other people have done that it becomes a circle of reacting to consequences, and those reactions create other consequences. Then you react to those consequences and other people react to those consequences, and it becomes just a cycle but with more and more baggage added into the mix. See, because we can accept when bad things happen to bad people, but our actions don't affect just us. We're inevitably touched by the consequences of other people. When it's good consequences, we feel lucky or blessed. When it's bad consequences, we feel like it's bad luck or unfair. Why? I don't deserve this. Why me? There is a second reason, and this is a reason that a lot of Christians are told about, and that is that God allows hardships to reach your life to make you better. It's a test. Whether you agree on getting tested or not, you still have to go through it. You'll either pass it or fail it. Romans 5:3-4 says, "We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance, and endurance develops a strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation." So we can't help going through trials, but we can choose what attitude we have when we're in them. There's a third factor of why bad stuff happens to good people that's not discussed as often, because it kind of sucks when you first hear about it. A lot of times bad stuff happens to good people because they're good. The truth is that the devil does have a lot of power in this world temporarily, and he hates it when we do genuinely good things, especially when they're done to please God. With all of it, right after doing the right thing, things will start getting easier for us. More people will do the right thing, but while doing good things will reap good results, a lot of times it tends to get harder instead of easier. The holier you are, the more of a threat you become to the kingdom of darkness, so the enemy will do what they can to discourage you and to make it seem like it's not worth it to do good. Their main goal is to make you doubt the value of holiness, doubt God's existence, or even hate him because he's just so unjust and uncaring. But the closer you get to God, the stronger your spirit gets and the more God thinks you can handle. Job lost all his kids, his camels, his donkeys, his servants, almost everything, and became severely sick because he was considered righteous. It seems discouraging, but it should actually encourage you to know that God believes in you so much, and the bigger the trial, the bigger the reward if you successfully pass it. So with the cycle of consequences that affects all of us, plus the trials that God allows into our lives and the opposition of the enemy, it's not surprising that so much crap happens to good people. But ultimately, none of us are truly good, not even one. We're only good in comparison to the people who stand out as being really bad. We're good only within our standards. So let's stop having that attitude of why me, and let's trade it for one of I'm gonna come out a better person out of this. If you're good, even when that may mean having to deal with war situation, then that's when you really get close to being like the only truly good person to ever walk this earth, Jesus Christ. And just remember that he had to face the toughest trial of them all.